Gwendolyn. The title of my speech is called Encourage. To inspire with spirit, confidence, and courage. Throughout my life, I've always had people around to encourage me, to achieve my goals, to become successful, to be independent. I had people around to do that for me and help me with that as well. One of the things I remember most growing up is having parents who read books to me, books with characters that looked just like me. That was encouraging for me. That made me feel special. Not only that, my mother wrote a book about me. Kathy Daniels Lee is her name, and my father's name is Toastmaster. The book, My Sunday School ABC book, not only was it about me, it had my name in it. That made me feel special. That made me feel as if my parents loved me and cared about me, and that encouraged me. One of the big things when I was growing up was going to church, as you can see. We went to church every Sunday. And of course, when I was younger, I did not like it. I thought church was boring. But something I realized when growing up is that whenever I was feeling down or sad, I could come to church and talk to people about it if I didn't have anyone at home I wanted to talk to. And that was encouraging. I remember one time, one of the church members asked me to speak in front of the congregation. I was so nervous, it was like last minute. I was like, why me? I was a part of a group called African Queen Christian Book Club at church. This was one of the t-shirts that we had to wear at church. When I came up to the pulpit, I was so nervous, I started stuttering, I shut down completely, and the only thing I could remember was book club, book club. I was so nervous, but of course, as a church congregation, everyone said, take your time, Miss Lee. Good job, Gwen. And even though I can look back now, and I did horrible, I knew I had those church members to encourage me, and that made me feel special inside. I remember also, once I was done, all the members came up to me and made me feel as if I was the best speaker ever. Well, you did great. You did awesome. Miss Lee, Miss Lee, your daughter is going to be a professional speaker when she gets older. And I look back now and say, whew, that was a story, but it was encouraging to me. I remember as I went into high school, I attended Grimsley High School for the International Baccalaureate program. I was accepted. But it was a school that I wasn't familiar with. It was outside of my district, and I didn't know anyone. My parents could tell I was very nervous. I was very sad and down because I didn't have any friends there. So I remember my father would wake up in the morning and fix me breakfast and say, you know what, Dee? You're going to have a good day at school today. I know it. I can feel it. I cooked you breakfast, so I know you're going to be okay. And I remember he would wait with me as I waited for the bus. My mom would also slide in scriptures on my dividers. So as I was in class, I can look at that and feel inspired and encouraged. Not only that, I established a relationship with my school counselor, Chrissy Squire. I do remember her name. She motivated me to get involved. And with that, I got more friends and I became comfortable and adjusted well to Grimsley High School. I got very involved and I joined many organizations. And after establishing a relationship with her, it inspired me to become a guidance counselor. So I ended up going to UNC Pembroke. As soon as I got there, I got involved. I knew I wanted to be a counselor, and I knew the only way to get there is if I volunteered. I volunteered at the Communities and School Academy program with at-risk students. I mentored them. I helped them with their homework. I gave them a ride to school if they didn't have a ride. It inspired me, and I enjoyed encouraging them, just like people encouraged me. Once it became time for me to graduate, I was also the president of the National Council of Negro Women. And as I walked down the aisle in the hall and seeing my parents supporting me, church members there for me, thinking on the little things that they did to encourage me, which books that they showed me and read to me with characters like me, it just inspired me. All that happened, looking into the audience, seeing those people who encouraged me to get to where I was. Being a part of this organization, I mentored and encouraged young ladies, inspired them that they can go to school, they can be successful, they can achieve all things with encouragement. That's all most people want is encouragement. And as a future counselor, that's what I plan on doing, is encouraging my Now, the question I want to leave with you all today is, who will you encourage? Thank you.
What?
So please